Why the fuck? I'm guessing that's the father. Like, why the fuck does the father look like he's fucking pissed? Like, pissed as in, like, drunk. What's going on, geeks? If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'm Malcolm, if you don't know, and today I'm going to be checking out Mac and Me from 1988, I think. Yeah, Mac and Me from 1988. The one thing I know about this movie is if like McDonald's made a movie and ripped it off from E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Already on the channel, you'll see that I've already done a movie commentary to E.T. the Extraterrestrial because it's my favourite movie of all time. I don't know how I feel about like going into this like this movie because apparently, obviously, like they ripped it off, or like McDonald's like sponsored someone to make a movie and they ripped it off from E or something along those lines. Yeah, so this is one of the movies in which I'm going into thinking I'm not gonna like, just like I did with the Bratz movie, which I definitely didn't like. I believe on the channel so far we have E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Bratz, The Hunger Games, Jurassic Park movie commentary, The Hunger Games being the reaction. Obviously this one, when this goes up, I don't know what the next one is. Hunger Games 2, Catching Fire, I think. Anyway, this is a long intro. Let's just get into it. Let's go. Mac and Me, here we go. I figure I might as well do this considering I did E.T. the Extraterrestrial as a movie commentary. Are they aliens? I'm guessing so. You could definitely tell this is the 90s. But like considering this is the late 80s, it like doesn't look too bad. Are they gonna... like, I'm guessing there's a way in which like they end up getting to Earth. So maybe they get inside that thing. I'm guessing. It looks like it's drunk as hell. It's like that the baby one's gonna get sucked up. Is that right? Maybe that's how the thing ends up on Earth. Okay, they're all going. Okay, so yeah, that's how they get to Earth. Right, okay. Yeah, and I do have to apologise like in this reaction if I end up look like I'm like sweating. It's because we're currently going through a heat wave here in the UK, and I'm not able to put the fan on because the microphone will pick it up, and there's no place to like plug the fan into.
You hear that? What?
It's the aliens.
You see any little green monsters in there?
You'd be surprised if they do end up popping out here. You'd be shitting yourselves. But then again, this is NASA, so they probably might not be shitting themselves, maybe. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Is that going to be the only one that like escapes? And like the rest of them are dead now? See, okay, they are all shitting themselves. Guessing that's how they talk. Okay, so they have like they touch it and shit explodes. Okay, I don't know why they would have those powers, but you know, unless it's going to be like that one gets split off from the rest of them. What? Ah, it's because the helicopter, okay. What the fuck? Cross over to the other side! What a weird movie. I'm gonna try and not compare like anything to E.T. in this one, even though I've like I said, the only thing I know about it is like it might be like ripped off E.T. But I'm gonna try and not refer to anyone like, oh, that kid is Elliot and the alien is obviously E.T. And so on and so forth.
Nothing serious, lady. Something just ran across the road.
Yeah, that thing.
Good evening, miss. Everything all right?
You tell me.
This won't take a minute.
Right, it's definitely in there.
All right, you can go. Go on. Come on.
It's still in there.
It wasn't me.
Who was it then?
Ah, look
Was
behind
it
you.
me?
Where the fuck? I'm guessing that's the father. Like, why the fuck does the father look like he's fucking pissed? Like, pissed as in, like, drunk.
Hey, look at all the cars. This looks pretty nice.
Have you seen cars before? Have you been on the road before? How was the mother not seeing this through her fucking rear view window? Rear view mirror. Just like look up in the. It is called the rear view window, innit? Window. Why the fuck do I keep calling it a window? It's a mirror.
Okay, we're almost here. Close your eyes, guys. Close them.
Close them, you piece of shit. Hey, that includes you.
Hey, how's it going?
Shh. We're communing with the earth spirits.
You're cuckoo.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be like that girl, like right. It's saying here that the girl saw the alien, but I don't think it is gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be like the girl saw something that isn't an alien, but like something that would give her the reaction to say, "Oh my god!" But it's not gonna be like the alien or anything. That's what I reckon. Then again, this thing might not be that predictable. Alright, okay.
Want some lunch?
Right, how... Right, it is gonna be like... I really want to try not to fucking like reference E.T. But it is gonna be like the mother's gonna act like oblivious until the kids like really pointed out that there's an alien in their house. Is the dad dead? Or divorced and gone to Mexico with Sally?
Maybe you ought to call your father and tell him about it.
I can't. He's in Mexico with Sally.
Sorry, I will try not to reference E.T. Right, so this alien has telekinesis. I feel sorry for people, the kids in the 80s, having a small ass TV like that.
Hey, come look at this.
Alright, okay.
That's very good.
This alien is gonna make everyone in the house look stupid apart from the mother. Because the mother is gonna like be oblivious to like the alien even like existing. Thing is, I am generally wondering how this alien creature is gonna be like show itself to them. Like, is that kid gonna act like curious? So he has like kind of seen him. He's following coyote footprints. I guess my only question is like to what extent, like when people say, "Oh yeah, this is ripped off of E.T." Like to what extent this is a rip off? Like, is it pretty much kind of like the same story where they gotta get the little kid, the little alien back to like, his family?
You looking for your friend?
Yeah.
He went down the hill. Did you get a good look at him? Yeah, he's real cute.
Right, so is it gonna be like that girl actually did see that alien?
Look at my
What's his name?
He jumped over my head.
The older brother's called Michael. Right, I gotta look this up. According to this, there's that's not Debbie. Why is there a picture of Michael? I'm confused. Either way, is Eric. Well, it's close to Elliot, isn't it? I'm guessing Debbie did see this creature when she said, like, what the heck, or something. Like when I said, oh yeah, I reckon he's not actually going to see the thing, or didn't actually see the alien. Right, he's literally standing right there. How does no one see it? You watch now, the mum would turn towards the window and he wouldn't even, okay. Unless the alien doesn't want people to actually see him. Like, even when he's standing in like right in their field of vision. It's a weird looking alien. It's like bug-eyed the fuck. It's like, I'm in California. Not that they know where the fuck California is. I'm sorry, but like, this is a weird movie. Ah, I see. It's like the Reese's Pieces in E.T. Except they're like doing it like sort of like the other way around. Like, this is a weird movie. It's like only half hour into it. Like, what the hell's going on? Like, I'm not saying I dislike it. It is just a weird movie. Right, you can't hide now, little one. He made a little hatch so he can come in and out, so it's like a doggy hatch. Like a cat flap. Ah, it's gonna look like that he did it now, isn't it?
What have you done? Didn't do it, Mom.
I'm going faster there.
What the heck happened, man?
The alien creature thing. Hey, he was only trying to do a nice thing. I think. Alright, now he's not going to be able to stop and the alien's going to have to save him.
Eric!
Go on. He can't swim. Alright, he's going to use his... Okay, maybe not. I thought he was going to use his, like, powers or something. So why are you still trying to hide, alien?
Did you see him?
Your mother tells me that you've been seeing some things.
It's a little creature.
I'm going to give you this mild sedative.
He's coming across like a crazy person.
See you later. Give me a call. Why don't you stop by for a Big Mac?
What's wrong with her? Why didn't you give me a call? Yeah, come around for a Big Mac.
You know what I feel like?
A Big Mac?
Man is a genius.
I'm psychic.
I tell you.
Or it's because Eric, is it Eric? Yeah. Eric saw Michael's thing with Courtney. How long is this movie? There's only been like 38 minutes. I knew for a fact I wouldn't like this movie. But I wasn't going into it like it was. I knew there was going to be a possibility of me not liking it. Like, I wasn't going into it knowing I wasn't going to like it. Like Bratz. But I'm not liking this movie. I did a thing with the E.T. one and the Bratz one. Like, so far that's all I've recorded, but I'll be doing them for the rest of them as well. Like the Jurassic Park commentary, Hunger Games reaction, so on and so forth. It's like, well, I ask a question in the middle of the thing, specifically about the movie. This time round, I haven't a fucking clue what to ask. I try and make the comment, the question, not to be a negative one. Like, oh yeah, why the fuck did you watch this as a kid? Or why the fuck do you like this movie? Trying to make it about the movie. But I generally have no idea what to ask as the question.
What are we going to do? It's just a precaution. I think
You're
you
gonna
should know
catch
how to
it
lose easily.
and kill it. Well, you definitely fucking see it now. Like, just waiting for Michael to start seeing it. The mother will probably be the last person to see it.
Don't hurt him!
What do you mean, don't hurt him? This is just a weird movie. That's what's going on. Right, oh my god. Like, what sort of powers does this thing have?
I'm gonna reverse the motor.
Well, you destroyed the vacuum cleaner anyway. It's on fire. Yeah, just give him some Coca-Cola.
He came in a van with you. I saw him when he first got here. Why didn't
Okay,
you
so,
tell me?
yeah.
I sucked him up in the vacuum to prove to everyone that he exists.
It's the truth, Mom.
No, I can handle it. I can't really.
No, you can't. Right, so the question for this reaction is, if an alien came down to Earth and you were the one to actually encounter it, how would you explain or introduce this alien thing that you've encountered to your parents or to your friends or to your family, whatever? That is the question. Like, how would you go about trying to prove this thing that you captured? Like, how would you explain, or yeah, I don't know how else to say, how else to put it. For me, right, well, first off, I would obviously capture it, and I would make sure that it couldn't get away. Like, I wouldn't lock it inside my room, because then it could like climb out the window or smash the window or something. Okay, I would say, I guess, to my cousin, co-host of the Geek Union channel, Leland, I would just say, look, I've encountered something. I don't know what it is. Could be extraterrestrial. I don't know. I've never seen this thing, like, type of thing before. Come and check it out. I've captured it. Hope to God it hasn't escaped. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably what I would do or say to a family member. Yeah, leave your comments down below. What would you say or introduce or explain alien that you've actually encountered? Leave your comments down below. Let's get on with the movie. Thing is, it's been like 40 odd minutes. How, granted, there's the whole like the aliens coming down to Earth and then escaping and then so on and so forth. But how the hell is there only been like 3 people? Well, technically 5 people if you include the father and the son at the beginning, who, like, the alien crept into their car. I'm not including the like the NASA people, because they were obviously bound to see them. But like the public, like, there's only been like technically 5 people. There's the Eric, Michael, Debbie, then the father and the son at the beginning that the alien crashed into the car wise.
I don't believe it. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it.
It was the alien creature then.
Mom. He came back.
I believe there's something, but the question is what?
Right, so she doesn't believe that it's aliens. Like, what else, like, could it be? Is that the pissed looking father? If it is that one, I like that one. That's the one. The one that looks like he's always pissed. I'm gonna say this now for like the 6th time in this reaction, I think. This is just a weird fucking movie. Now, obviously, it'll be at the end of the movie when they, like, the family of aliens get back together. It's just waiting for that moment to happen.
What is that?
I know.
What is he crazy or something?
Ah, is that? Right, how did the Eric and the mother, like, not hear the dogs go fucking crazy behind them?
We're looking into last night's blackout. Can we check your power boxes?
Yeah, sure, they're right around the back.
Thanks.
That's the guy from the crash in the desert. Don't you recognize him?
He was the one looking in all the cars.
Doesn't it seem a little weird?
Who is it? I don't know.
It's the TV.
What's the matter with him? I don't know.
Want a
he
Coke?
wants some? He's depressed or something.
Because he wants his family, that's why.
We can't leave him here like this. You have to go, Eric. Bye. I'll see you later.
Why is she like that? Bye, I'll see you later. Like, it's weird, because, like, she said, oh yeah, something about Big Mac or something. It's like, oh yeah, why didn't you come along and have a Big Mac? And it's like, oh, why didn't you give me a call? Like, it's so, I wouldn't say, it's not like patronizing, but
Kinda old for a teddy, isn't he?
There's no way you're gonna get away with this. I had to do something with him. Keep him quiet.
give him a Coke. Ah, it's Ronald McDonald.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, whatever your name is.
Oh, Matt, give me that. Did you see that?
Go on, let him have some Coke. Or Cola. What is this? Like, why are they dancing? Like, obviously it's like, I don't know if like they're part of the birthday party or what, I have no clue. But dancing. Like, this movie is just cringe. I'm sorry, but like, this movie is just cringe. Go on, fly. If they do end up flying, no, that's just too much like fucking E.T. Like him having a white cloth on his head as well is like, there's a red hoodie, I think, right? You smash the window then. It's got to work.
Those kids just ran off with a
Creature from outer space.
Hey, finally the mother. Finally she knows.
What if he's dangerous? What if he's got a disease or something? He doesn't have any diseases.
Penis breath. Let me guess, you couldn't get the things for Reese's Pieces.
Passing horses all the way here.
Hey, did you see that?
What?
What?
Exactly.
Maybe he lives around here.
He definitely doesn't live there.
I thought it was gonna be a spaceship. You never know. There still could be one.
No, it's definitely not. They've gone. They're no longer there.
Sure this is it, Mac?
Yes.
They're not dangerous. Michael?
How do you know that though?
Are you sure?
Is that them? Yeah, that's them. Weird looking fox. Thing is, I generally don't think that like any of them are dead. Oh no, he's blinking, he's moving.
She's alive, Mac. We're gonna get some help. Just stay here.
Oh, his name's called Mac. Let me guess, because of Big Mac or McDonald's. Like, why the fuck I didn't see that before, I don't know. Like, the movie's called Mac and Me. Right, that's the mother, I'm guessing, or whatever. Is that the father? The one that always looks pissed? Oh, there you go. There's the one who's like. Thing is, how the hell do they know what their gender is? How do why you you're communicating with them, but they don't know what the fuck you're saying, unless it's all like teleconnect, like where they can read what you're saying or understand what you're saying by like thinking. Psychic? No, I don't know. I don't know what the right word would be. He's not so weird looking now. He's more like, I just had a hit. I know it's supposed to be emotional and shit, but honestly, I don't feel anything for it. I mean, okay, it's got its family back. Like, okay. I'll go more into my thoughts at the end, whenever that's gonna be.
Don't do that!
Bye bye.
All right, now you put that down right now.
They're not dangerous.
Stay out of this. No, put it down.
Look, they're not gonna hurt you. Step away from them. They're not gonna hurt you. Move it now.
Then watch, I'll accidentally shoot one of the cops.
Put down your gun and nothing will happen to you.
They don't understand you.
Get back. Can you tell them to stop?
I told you they don't understand.
How many times do the cops have to be told? Put the gun down. Like, they don't understand what the fuck you're saying. I don't know. The shootout. I still don't understand, like, why the fuck they have that sort of power. Like, I don't think we're gonna get a backstory or anything.
He's gonna be okay.
Why the fuck is she crying? She's only known him for like a day. Unless there's like been a time jump that we don't fucking know about. Maybe like a week. And even then they haven't had that much interaction. At least that we've seen. Like the brother I can understand. But like, why the fuck is she like acting like this? And the mother would be fucking crying her fucking eyes out. Like, she'd be more like hysterical than that. As soon as she heard like, oh yeah, it was a kid in the wheelchair, she would be fucking screaming. I don't even think that kid's dead, but you know. I do think that the aliens are still alive. Because otherwise... there you go. They're still alive. It'd just be a weird fucking ending if they just died and then the kid died. And then... yeah. Alright, here we go. We're gonna use healing powers now. Powers. Healing powers. Come on, talk. I give healing powers to this little kid. You watch now, they'll heal him so much that you won't need a wheelchair or something. It's kind of given. That'd be a weird fucking ending to a movie. Well, I say ending. Maybe it is coming up to the end, I don't know. It'd be a weird fucking ending if the kid died, the aliens died, and yeah, all the aliens, we just never fucking see them again after that explosion. But then again, this has been a weird movie altogether, so...
I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America when required by the law.
Okay. Thing is, how do they understand what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know if they understand English. And that is the end. Right, I generally don't want to be negative about this, but I didn't like that movie. I'm sorry, but I really didn't. It was weird. I can kind of see where where people say that this movie was ripped off from E.T. That's not the reason why I disliked it. Like, we didn't get any sort of like backstory or anything. Like, how the hell did these creatures know like what was happening at the end? Like, can they understand English? How can they understand English? Do they use it like telepathically? Why is it coke that... We kind of touched upon that, but it's never actually confirmed. Like, why coke makes them feel better. Like, I think is Eric, I think. They said, oh yeah, maybe it's like... It's either Eric or Michael or someone. He's like, oh yeah, maybe it's like the water that they drink on their home planet. We saw that at the very beginning. Like, why were all the dancers dancing in McDonald's? If that wasn't for the birthday party, like, why were they dancing? This movie, I don't want to say it was boring, but it kind of was. Like, I know, like, for Bratz, like, editing wise, I wouldn't say I enjoyed editing Bratz, but it was, let's say, kind of fun to edit Bratz because of like the amount of jokes that I said in it. At least this Bratz, I don't think was boring. It was just painful to watch, whereas this was painful to watch because it was boring. I think that makes sense. This movie was just boring. Like, there's no other way I can put it. I don't like to say that, but I knew that I was kind of going into this with the possibility of not liking it. Like I said, with Bratz, I was going into it knowing I wasn't gonna like it. Whereas this, I was going into it and having the possibility of me not liking it, not knowing for an absolute fact. But I didn't like this. I didn't like this movie. It was just boring. I'm sorry for anyone who actually likes this movie. If you don't like the movie, comment down below why. Maybe it is because you're like one of those people that think that it's ripped off of E.T. Well, yeah, it ripped off E.T. Maybe you agree with me and think this movie was just weird. There's too many questions unanswered. The movie was boring. That's another thing. I don't know is there a Mac and Me 2? Because it said that we'll be right back, so like at the end. So is there a Mac and Me 2? Did they actually go ahead and actually make a second one? No, they didn't. It said a sequel to the for the film Mac and Me was planned and hinted at the end of the film. However, it was quickly scrapped due to the failure of the first film. I can see this being a failure. The movie was just boring. There's nothing else I could say about it. So yeah, leave your comments down below about the question I asked in the middle of the thing, of the movie reaction the first time watching. I think it was, if you had encountered an alien, how would you explain / introduce it to a family member, a friend? Yeah, just comment down below and we'll have a discussion in the comments. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. As always, the world is always better when geeks unite. See you next time. Bye bye.